Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on the Diddy trial. Listen, over the weekend, the defense team asked the judge for a mistrial. Well, the judge said today he's not making a decision until tomorrow. So Diddy has to hold on tight, and so do we, to see what the judge is going to say. I don't know what direction the judge is leaning towards, but I will say this, and I've been saying it for a minute now. This whole thing has been nothing but a full-blown circus. Let me go ahead and share screen so we could get more into the story. The Diddy trial, judge delays decision on mistrial motion. Jane continues her testimony. So Sean Diddy Combs has a tense 24 hours ahead of him before finding out that the legal team will succeed in getting a mistrial declared in his federal sex trafficking and racketeering case. Now, listen, I said this: a mistrial would be devastating for Cassie, because that would mean eventually she would have to come back on that stand. Well, devastating for every witness, because I think it was hard enough for them to get on the stand the first time. Imagine having to get on there a second time around because they called a mistrial. Judge Arun started out day 19 of the trial by announcing he will not rule on the defense motion for a mistrial until Tuesday. As we reported, Diddy's attorneys filed docs Saturday claiming the prosecution presented untrue testimony. Cassie Ventura testified early in the trial she had witnessed Diddy holding Brianna over a balcony edge, but texts appear to show Cassie text Christina Quorum, a Diddy employee, that she didn't actually see the alleged incident, but rather learned about it afterwards, texting, "I just found out some crazy stuff." Prosecutors also entered into evidence photos of Brianna's injuries, allegedly at the hands of Diddy from the balcony incident. The photo metadata showed they were taken on September 26, 2016, a date Diddy's team says their client was on the East Coast, on the other side of the country from where the alleged incident occurred in LA. That's the judge. Listen, this judge, sometimes I always play around in my head. I'm like, oh, in my next life, I want to be a lawyer. Oh, my next life, I would like to be a judge. Oh, my next life, I like to be a fashion designer. I tell you what, ex the judge, ex the lawyer, they got tough jobs. It's not easy. And I'm sure their stress level is out the roof. Before the jury was seated on Monday morning, Judge Arun said prosecutors will get to respond today to the mistrial motion before he addresses it tomorrow. Jane, a former girlfriend of Diddy, testifying under a pseudonym, is set to take the stand again today, her third day. Last week, she told the jury about alleged drug use, her time with Diddy, and medical complications from her freak-off episodes with the music mogul and others. Saturday's motion was the second time Diddy's team has filed for a mistrial. Just last month, his lawyers asked for a mistrial when it came to the fingerprint evidence related to Kid Cudi's investigation. I will say that asking for a mistrial then, to me, they asked for the wrong reasons. This particular time is a different story. I understand where they're coming from, but I also feel in my mind they have stronger things in which they could have added to ask for this mistrial. One, these witnesses are not being protected. I know that's not the defense is concern, but it definitely should be a high level concern for the prosecution and the judge. All of these witnesses have to walk out in front of the crowd after they finish testifying, which is horrifying enough for them. And then they're heckled. Dawn Richard was called all kind of names as she's walked out the courtroom. Bonner was called a liar and saying that they didn't believe her testimony was true. All of them was just subjected to some horrific stuff as they walked out the courtroom. So that's one thing. But I think the main reason is that this jury should have been sequestered. And I think that's what they should have added to their reason for a mistrial, because there's no way on the face of this earth that this jury is not hearing all of the outside noise after they leave the courtroom and they're hearing the case in the courtroom. So listen, guys, chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Chat with me. I'll chat back. I'll see you in the next video.